All right, Aries, let's look and see what's in the cards for you. All right, interesting. Okay, well, the first two cards are wand cards, which do represent the fire signs. So this tells me a lot about, you in particular, the self, the I am. Feels like there's some competition going on, possibly in the workplace. This could be this could be at home or within family means as well, but I'm feeling like within this workplace. And then it looks like, to me, for some of you, for the last 2 weeks of October, that some of you decide to say, okay, I'm going my own way. I'm taking all my talents, abilities, my responsibilities, my burdens, and moving towards a higher ground. So if you feel like there's been some friendly or not competition, and or it could be jousting and sort of ribbing each other, I kind of feel like you are parting from either, and I'm going to focus on company or business for a minute, okay? That you're leaving this particular, say, department or organization, you're moving to another. This is the 10, so this is the last one of the wands, and it has been a burden for you. For some of you guys, Aries, if you own your own company, then this could be competitors of the same industry, and that you're going a different route. Looks like you're kind of leaving, or you're making your own transition, because the next card that would come up would be the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands are blessings and new beginnings. So this is not a bad card. It's like you've said, okay, I've had all this work I've had to do, and you've maybe been appreciated, but some of you maybe not too, and acknowledged for the work that you do. The work that you do, let's just put it that way. The work that you are so skilled at. Okay, so there may be some leaving of some separation from company, separation from department. Just saying, I think you're wanting to go to higher ground here. All right, let's take a look at the first 2 weeks of November. All right, well, interesting. This looks a little bit lighter to me, and I mean lighter in the fact that now we have the 10 of Cups. So we have two 10s here, Aries, and the 10s are the final card of each suit. So the final card of the Wands, final card of the Cups. This represents happy home, happy family, joy, your cup runneth over. So there's some light in all of this. There's some happiness. There's some joy within your family unit, within your heart. I'll look into my crystal in a minute, because this card feels obviously important. All the cards feel important, but it seems like here's what changes, and we'll look at the transition card, but this looks possibly a little bit more formidable, and then this lightens up. And then beside this card, we have the Major Arcana card, the Temperance card. The Temperance card always means patience. Angelic blessings are with you and guiding you. So don't feel like you're alone. Sorry, you guys. I have a very itchy nose today. I think we're working with some allergies here in the Texas area, central Texas area. But I do feel like some of you there's a need for balance. See how the water's flowing from one cup to the other. She has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the rock. There's this kind of balance. And of course, coming under the 10 of Wands, where you're carrying these burdens, it's now like you just want to feel like, okay, not letting life or work take over your life, and not letting life take over your work. They're one and the same. Joy and pleasure balanced with your work, or maybe your work just needs more balance. It seemed unfair to you. Things have seemed not right. Maybe you've had to approach people and say, wait a minute, hold on. Like snapping your fingers, like, wait, oh, hold on. This is not how it should be. I'm just saying for some of you, it will be that way. 210. So there is definitely finality with this mid-month to mid-month reading. Finality of carrying burdens and of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I really love that these two cards are together. The Ten of Cups comes under the Five of Wands. I'm just looking at this for a minute and seeing how this plays out. This feels obviously and looks more hard or, entangled with other people, and this is more peaceful, like I said. So I think by mid-November, and watch this video again. You might want to watch it again towards the last part of the first week of November. I feel like this plays out for you guys. And remember, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If for some reason these cards do not resonate with you, always watch your Moon and Rising. Watch it as well anyway. Sometimes your Moon and Rising can complete the picture. I know there's a favorite tarot reader I have that I watch on YouTube, and for October, I was watching my Sun sign. I was like, that's not hitting anything. There was maybe one thing she said that resonated. So I then watched my Rising sign, and it was more in line with what's going on with me. So this happens. Okay, the transition card. Woo, yay. All right, the Sun card. Well, this is all like a moving picture to me. Like a movie. It has pictures though. What can I say? So the Sun card is in reference, it's a major arcana card, so another major arcana. It's the 19th one. The Sun comes out after hard work. There's a baby on the white horse. So it represents pleasantness, again, lightness, feeling free again, feeling like there's some sort of transitional, something has transpired. That's what I was trying to say. Something's transpired that you feel happier. The sunflowers, that always represents joy. And then, of course, the Ten of Cups comes in, and the patience, the temperance, angelic presence comes in for you. This could actually be like a spirit guide that has your back, that's with you. I wouldn't doubt for a lot of you Aries, if you're into spirit guides, angels, I just feel like, you may want to ask for what you want. It's always good to ask for guidance. It's good to ask for, guidance with your work, with your career, your home life. Okay. Let me look into my crystal and see what I get from here. I'm going to look into this one. This is for Aries, mid-month to mid-month. Okay, well, this is what I see in here as a heart. It's not perfectly formed. So this could be, as far as a love relationship, there's something disjointed with some of you Aries in your relationship. Now, this Libra full moon, new moon, I apologize, on the 19th could represent, like I said, creative ways to work with relationships, because there's a lot about relationships for you guys, whether it's home, family, business. Any of you all that are into history, reptilian dinosaurs, or maybe your kids are, I'm getting some of that, and going back into, I'm seeing it and hearing the words many suns ago, like many moons ago, I guess is the way you say it. I actually saw a sun, but I'm looking at what would look to me like a history book, history geography, talking about the reptilian planet, the reptilian creatures here on planet Earth and back in that time frame. So just, again, this is just for some of you all that may be interested in long ago. Okay, so let's see what else comes up for me for you. Anything that Aries could benefit from to know in this. Breaking the ice comes up. A need to, or feeling like you want to break the ice with someone, that maybe communication has been convoluted. And I do see light around that. I do see that use your diplomacy skills, and there may be a division of power. I'm just saying this as I get it. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay, when I said that, I got this beautiful golden, almost like when the sun sets in the evening. You know how beautiful that golden orange look can be? It's almost like the whole crystal lit up when I said communication and division of power. So whatever that means to you, I'd like for you, Aries, to put some comments below if you would. It almost reminds me too of, this is so completely different, but it sort of corresponds with what I was saying before. Volcanic. Okay, so volcanic could mean eruptions that need to be, so that the eruptions can let the lava flow, and whatever's building up needs to come out. All right. Okay, Aries. Interesting read. If you all would like your own, I'm going to add up the numbers, but if you all would like your own personal private reading, look in the See More section below. It has the link to my order page to order a reading. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers. We have 5, 10 is 15. 15 and 19 is what, 34? 14, 19. Oh, excuse me, hold on. 15. Oh, let me do this the other way. 19 and 5 is 24. 34. Okay. 44. And 14. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. Apologies again, you guys. I'm seeing 2 14s here, and this is interesting to me that in my mind's eye, I may have said 19, but I'm feeling the number 14, which is what this Temperance card is. If any of you all were born on the 14th, or 1 and 4, has any meaning to you, those numbers, or you're seeing those on the, on the clock, or in repeated patterns, 144, 411, 141, whatever it is, license plates, just let me know, okay? And I'll again re-add these numbers. Okay, so 5, 10 is 15, 19, 34, 44, and 14. 44 and 14 is 58. 5 and 8 is 13. And guess what? 13, wow, okay, 13 adds up to 4. Close. There's something about 4 with you guys. Well, 4 in numerology has to do with structure. It has to do with needing to see practical, how something practical turns out, needing to see balance and, like I said, structure. For some of you, it might mean actually getting out in nature and enjoying that, and meditating, and being within nature is important for a lot of you all. Let's see, the number 4 in the major arcana is the Emperor. And so the Emperor card has to do with a male figure. This can also mean a Capricorn. So if any of you all are dealing with Capricorns, or There's one in your life that's very meaningful. This card comes up. This person is usually, this card represents someone who is a leader, someone who takes action, someone who's the boss. It can represent any male authority figure, like I said, boss, judge, government, decision maker, father, archetypal father figure. So this can mean in the human sense, or it can mean that maybe, again, your father is in spirit, he's passed away, is in spirit. And I was saying earlier, possibly a spirit guide for you.